Hello, I'm Anthony Jenkins, president of Coppin State University, and you're watching The Good News Show with Marc Clarke.
Good news is coming. Good news is on the way. Good news is right around the corner. So be happy all the way. Good news is coming.
And welcome to The Good News Show with Marc Clarke. This is a very special edition. It's our Afropreak edition. Actually, I guess we should call it the Preakness edition, as we celebrate 150 years of the Preakness. It's Afropreak. We got our celebrities, we got our locals, we got our business owners. Everybody and their mama is in this show having a great time. Hey, sit back, relax, enjoy.
Good news is coming. Good news is on the way. Good news is right around the corner. So be happy all the way. Good news is coming. Is coming. Good news is on the way. Good news is right around the corner. So be happy all the way. Good news is coming.
Good News Show with Marc Clarke. The stars are out for Afropreak. And let me tell you something, it doesn't get any bigger and better than Myles Frost, Tony Award winner, touring the world.
Yes.
He put Broadway on his back.
It's heavy now. It's heavy.
Myles, look, man, we are so proud of you, man.
Thank you.
Now, it's funny. I wasn't here last year, but the year before you were here.
I was.
When it poured down rain. And you went into the VIP, and I was with the horses.
Look, hey. I got lucky. I
love it, man. And so, look, man, you're amazing, man. Again, I got a chance to see you, the preview show, Michael on Broadway.
Yes.
And we were talking off the air, and I was saying it felt like a special moment. And you said it felt like a special moment when you got the part.
No, absolutely. I came into this, I got the role when I was untrained, in dance, singing, acting, all of the above. I was untrained. So when I auditioned for the role, I had no expectations. I just said I'm going to do my best. When I went into the room, I didn't know anybody, which I think was just probably for the best because I didn't have the pressure of being like, oh, that's so-and-so, that's so-and-so, that's so-and-so. I just did what I felt like was on my heart. And that's how you just know following your heart literally is the way to go, and following God.
So, Myles, what have you learned about yourself? Because this kind of phenomenal success can be crazy. We witnessed Fantasia had this kind of same thing happen when she won American Idol, I don't know if she won American Idol, but she went from American Idol to the Color Purple on Broadway. All those shows, night in and night out, shutting it down, just like you. All of a sudden, catapulted in fame, just like you. But it feels like you're handling it so much better than she did. Now, I do know one of your secret weapons is you have a very supportive family, have a very loving family.
Absolutely.
You had that base. But so, Myles, give us what is that like to go from, and again, humble beginnings because you weren't a Broadway star.
Right.
You weren't a guy who auditioned for all these different parts. It's the first time out there, and you had the success that everybody dreams of. How did you manage it? How have you managed it? And what have you learned from it?
Self-care is very, very important. Learning how to take care of yourself, your body, your mental health, especially, and being able to separate and differentiate yourself from the character that you're playing. And, when I was offered the role, I made it very clear to the director. I said, hey, if you're looking for somebody to impersonate Michael Jackson, I'm not your guy, because that's not what I want to do. That's not the approach I want to take. And that's not to slander anybody who does impersonations. I'm friends with a lot of them. Know a lot of guys. That's how they make their money. That's how they feed their families. I'll always have respect for that. But that's not the route that I wanted to take with that particular role. So they allowed me the freedom to do that. And like you said, I have a very supportive family. My mother right here, she's amazing. Keeps me on the straight and narrow.
Look at her. She's like,
she's like, yeah. And it's important. And it's, she continues to hold me accountable.
Yeah.
But she always says, I can't want it for you. So if there's anything that you would want to do, whoever I'm speaking to, whether you're aspiring to do anything, regardless of what age you are, just go out and do it. Because you only got one life.
And so, okay, Myles, we got to let you go, but what are we looking for? I know you've been working on an album. We got a lot going on.
A lot.
Can't divulge much, but just give us a tidbit of something we can expect soon.
For sure. Absolutely new music. I've been in the studio day in and day out since I've been back from London. So there will be new music coming. And a couple film projects that I'm very, very excited about that are coming up as well. So be on the lookout because it's coming at you soon, for sure.
You know what? And look, I don't normally do this. I'm going to say it into the camera because just like I told my friend you're going to win the Tony, I had a thought. And I couldn't remember what it was, but it came back to me. Now I got it. You ready?
What's that?
The next one you're going to do, we've been waiting for it. You ready?
What's that?
Sammy Davis
Woo!
on Broadway, and then the movie. Mark my words!
Come on now.
Mark my
Come on now.
words!
Sammy ain't no joke now.
Sammy ain't
Sammy's
no
a powerhouse.
joke. But Myles ain't no joke either now because
Come on now.
Michael can do Sammy.
Absolutely. If I can do Mike, I feel like I can do anything. So
All right.
let's do
go.
it. Let's do it.
It's a good
All right.
show with Marc Clarke. What's going on?
Good news is coming. Good news is on the way. Good news is right around the corner. So be happy on the way. Good news is coming.
This is Mayor Brandon Scott inviting Lottie Dottie and everybody to the 49th AmFram in Drew Hill Park Juneteenth weekend. Come see Patti LaBelle. Come see Juvenile. Come see A. Marie as they all hit the stage for the biggest, blackest time and the biggest, blackest Juneteenth celebration in the country.
I'm Donovan Murphy from Island Cuisine. You got it locked right here with a good news show. Of course, you're in tune with Marc Clarke.
Good news is right around the corner. So be happy on the way.
And the stars have come out for Afropreak. Now look, you believe it or not, Baltimore, I know Tamika Mallory. I know her. I mean, I know her.
No, me, no.
I know, yes, the
Water
leadership,
cooler, water cooler. No.
Young activist in New York, getting them sisters straight.
That's right.
And now, it's interesting. Now, author, Book's on fire.
Second book, and it is on
It's
fire.
on fire. So, Tamika Mallory, does New York approve?
Oh, it's very much approved.
Okay.
And the races are going towards New York. We didn't know that. We've never been involved in this. And what I love is that, seriously, on the serious side, from a cultural perspective, we had been, as Black folks, boxed out of this.
Yeah.
Not because anybody said you can't come,
Yes.
but just because if you ever watch the dog who has the collar and then the collar is gone, but it still knows
and I
don't
can't
go
leave
over
the tree.
there.
I can't go off the tree.
Exactly. And now, and I think that the Jockey Club has done a good job of saying, no, all are welcome.
Yeah.
We want to create a space for everybody. And it has a Marilyn Jockey Club. And I think that now Black folks are seeing this is another cultural opportunity and experience for us, and praise the Finn Group for helping to make something like this happen. And I'm very excited for what it can mean nationally.
Yeah.
That Black folks will be able to get involved with something that they may have watched and never felt welcome. And now here we are.
And you know what's great? What I love about you is instantly you add this level to my show because now we're having this conversation, and you're absolutely right. So check this out. I was at Lamar Jackson has a thoroughbred. So the National Thoroughbred Society, or whatever it's called, National Thoroughbred League, whatever it's called, Lamar has a horse. What I didn't know and learn was Lamar Jackson. Like you say, you visualize Lamar Jackson with the grills and the hair and Lamar Jackson, right?
That's right.
And he buys his horse, invites the kids from his organization to experience something they've never experienced before. The part I didn't know was Lamar Jackson went to where he went to college was right connected to the Kentucky Derby. So
That's what I'm saying.
His involvement with horses started back then.
Yeah,
you would never think that.
Yeah.
You would never, even Black people, would never say.
I had never been introduced to the Kentucky Derby until I went to Kentucky, to Louisville, to fight for Breonna Taylor. That was the first time that I knew anything about the Kentucky Derby.
That's something.
And for about 4 years, people boycotted the Kentucky Derby as a way to say that those families and people and institutions involved needed to support Breonna Taylor's family, and some of them did. And now in this year, we see people starting to go back because we don't have to be 100% that we never can work with people again.
Yeah.
As long as we feel that there's been a level of respect and acknowledgement. In fact, my organization, Until Freedom, we surprised, and they didn't know this was going to happen because if they knew, they would have stopped the air rights over the Derby. We flew planes with the sign that said, Justice for Breonna Taylor in 2021.
Wow.
So here we are in 2025. Some families have attended different Derby events. People have been supportive of Breonna Taylor's mother's foundation. And that's what we're talking about. We're not, and people think that we're unreasonable in the struggle, but we're actually not. We actually are very reasonable, and we understand that, you know, as we evolve and as change happens, all we want is acknowledgement and commitment to doing better and to supporting our causes.
I love it.
So I think that, you know, for me, again, I didn't know anything about the Derby, but I learned it there in struggle. And here I am today in a space where Black folks have decided that we're going to hold space. And I love it. I do. I love it.
Tamika, now for those who don't know, we worked together on radio years ago in New York.
And we've continued to be supportive of one another.
It's been a blessing. I love the fact that, again, you continue to reinvent yourself. It's really not a reinvention. You continue to show other sides of yourself.
That's right. That's
so
right.
Right now, I have to bring you back and talk about the book.
Oh, yeah.
Let our viewers know the name of the book, where they can get it, and then we'll have to get
Absolutely. I Live to Tell the Story is my memoir. It is a coming of age story that takes you from my childhood to where I am today. There's been a lot that has happened. And for people who are listening who may say, well, I don't have time to read a book, listen to the audio version while you're driving to work. It is my voice, and you get to hear a lot of pain and a lot of happiness. I live to tell the story. Check me out.
Oh, she's a pro now. That's my girl. It's a good news show with Marc Clarke.
Good news is coming. Good news is on the way. Good news is right around the corner. So be happy on the way. Good news is coming.
This is Mayor Brandon Scott inviting Lottie Dottie and everybody to the 49th and Fram in Drew Hill Park Juneteenth weekend. Come see Patti LaBelle. Come see Juvenile. Come see A. Marie as they all hit the stage for the biggest, blackest time and the biggest, blackest Juneteenth celebration in the country.
Good news is coming. Good news is on the way. Good news is right around the corner. So be happy on the way. Good news is coming.
It's a good news show with Marc Clarke. We're at Preakness, and of course we have the man, the legend, the myth.
Let's go.
His sweet potatoes will make you cry and smack your mama.
Oh, let's go.
The Lance London is in the building.
Sir.
How are you, sir?
I'm super great, super fantastic, and it's great to be here. This amazing event, and this is my second time coming, and this one is even better than the last one. I thought you couldn't beat the last one, but this was amazing.
Here's the thing I love. This is what I love about Lance London. Number one, massive success with restaurants, but you best believe Lance is going to be in that kitchen making sure the product is right.
That's right.
Making the service is tight.
That's right.
And making sure the visuals always look amazing.
That's right.
And so we're so excited. Your new restaurant arrived in Baltimore this year.
That's right.
You're expanding. You had launched like 4 or 5 new restaurants at the same time.
I have 12 that are opening. They're not all open yet, but I did open in Baltimore, Maryland, and Owens Mills.
Come on now.
Just about 6 months ago. And that one is doing very well. I'm excited. We love Baltimore. For so many years, we've had about 3,000 people a week driving from Baltimore to the D.C. area, which I was like so humbled by it. I had to open one in Baltimore. I had to find the right location, and that was Owens Mills, Maryland. So that one just opened. But you know what? In a few more days, just so happened.
Wait a minute.
2 weeks.
Wait a minute. Exclusive.
Red hot for your show.
Okay. Hot off the press.
For your show. Red hot. May the 31st.
Come on.
That's a Saturday. We're having a grand opening for the new Carolina Kitchen Sea and Soul. That's where all delicious Southern cuisine and seafood collectively together, infused with a beautiful bar called the Splash Bar and Lounge, connected to a new. But I gotta say this too: we're the first. I'm the first African American to have the license to open a liquor, spirits, and wine store, and it's connected where you can frequent any of the lounge, the restaurant, or the spirit wine store together. It's in Bowie, Maryland.
Come on.
In a beautiful neighborhood, in the most wealthy, affluent African American neighborhood in the country. Prince George's County. Come on now. But we love Baltimore too. Morgan State, MSU. Gotta throw that in there. Come on now. Come on, I went there.
Well, Lance, we will be rocking with you as you open up all these amazing restaurants across the country.
Yes, sir.
Just don't forget about us.
Hey, let's go. Don't forget about us, because what? We truly believe through helping other people get what they want, you get what you want. And with the Carolina Kitchen, we say it all the time. The Carolina Kitchen, where you get your chicken and much, much more. Come on now.
Let me get in line in this line over here.
Oh, it's over there.
It's over there.
Oh, we got a whole setup over there.
Lance London.
1,000 people over there waiting to get that good food.
Lance London on the Good News Show with Marc Clarke.
Oh!
It's a Good News Show with Marc Clarke. Afropreak. All the celebrities are here. All the people are here. The power brokers are in the building. And don't let her laid back appearance fool you. She's a power broker. April Richardson's in the building.
Mark, I'm so excited to be here.
I'm so glad
Preakness
you're here.
2025 is happening now.
I feel good because I feel like you weren't going to be here, and then I pushed you to come. I made you come.
Okay, so truth be told, you were the only
Yes.
person to make me come out
Yes.
of 10 invites.
I know. I love it. Well,
I
hey,
showed up because of you.
well, I appreciate it. And,
Thank
we
you.
met years ago, April, because you're such a powerful person. And so give the people a little of things of what's going on, because great new things are going on,
Yes.
but you always have a lot of new things happening.
Yeah.
Tell us about your
But
amazing
first,
product.
I want everybody to know that I'm a Baltimore girl through and through.
Come on.
And I build things. I'm a lawyer. I'm a manufacturer. I'm a real estate developer. I own everything, although I still practice law.
I love
So each, actually not too far from here, I own a bakery called Baked in Baltimore and DC Sweet Potato Cake. But you already know what we did for Baltimore.
Yes.
Baltimore has a food hall called the Mill on North on West North Avenue.
And you can catch me there regularly.
You can catch you there every day, but more importantly, it's the first food project on West North Avenue in over 40 years. We have 7 vendors, and it was brought to you guys by two companies, not Neighborhood Housing Services and Coppin Heights CDC. They brought me in to co-develop it. Girl co-developers in the building.
Come on.
7 vendors. We got deli. We have soul food. We have bakery. We got coffee. What else do we have?
No food.
Crab cakes,
and the bar.
burger bar, and a cocktail bar on West North Avenue.
And it's amazing.
West North Avenue, Mark.
Spectacular.
Come on, let's talk about
I
it.
love it. April, and again,
Yes.
I met you years ago.
We did.
That sweet potato cake.
Sweet potato
Woo!
cake. Listen.
I had it at Starbucks. That's right, Starbucks.
That's right.
And the rest is history.
We've been in Starbucks, Wegmans, Nordstrom, Safeway, QVC.
I love it.
Listen, because that's what Baltimore does. It creates entrepreneurs like me because of grit. And then we are supposed to go back and do it again and again and again in our community. Let's
So-
take it back.
And you can't really say anything. All we'll say is that Afropreak
Yes.
will be back bigger and better.
Bigger and better.
Preakness will be back bigger and better.
Stronger than ever.
And you may be helping that out a little bit.
I mean, well, you know, we in negotiations with
Okay,
some
we can't
things.
say anything.
We gotta
Just
we
know-
gotta think big, right?
Right.
Because Mark, this is our city, and it doesn't make sense unless our city is running the city and building the city and pouring into the city. Otherwise, it ain't Baltimore.
Come on.
So I need all the people out there to listen. If Baltimore belongs to you, we expect you to do something in your own community. Let's get it.
Come
Let's get
on
it.
now.
Just saying.
Come on, Senator.
Oh God, no.
April Richardson joining us. Afropreak is a Good News Show with Marc Clarke.
Good news is coming. Good news is on the way. Good news is right around the corner. So be happy on the way. Good news is coming.
Good News Show is Marc Clarke. We're at Preakness, and we got the superstars in the building. Look, we have Marilyn, Mosby, but Nylin is here,
Hi.
making her Preakness debut.
First time.
First time?
First time.
You killing? What are you wearing? You're killing them.
I don't even know what I'm wearing. My mom's designer really picked it out for me.
Fly.
He's amazing.
Fly.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's over there. And so, mom, what are you wearing?
I am wearing an original.
I love
it. It is a Marc Michael classic
on now.
custom design. This is a brother who, is from Baltimore. You know how I love to support, young men who are really out here trying to grind and do for themselves something positive. And so he's been great. Yeah, this is a Marc Michael original. And then I have the Giovanni Rossi's on. Right? And then
go ahead and let him know now.
Male's hat on.
Let him know now.
Because, every now and then you got to show up in a male suit.
Sometimes you got to
show
pop out.
Balance the masculinity with the femininity. I'm just saying. Right?
Look at your mom. Okay, so look, I don't want to brag.
Okay.
But your mom was chilling at this last race we were at. She was just chilling like, hi, Mark. And I said, hey, they're about to do a hat contest. You're amazing. You need to get into it.
And what did she win? She won the Louis Vuitton.
Come on now. We saw the Louboutin. I don't know how to say it.
Oh, thank you, Marc Clarke. You are phenomenal.
It's so sad.
So awesome.
It's so sad.
You inspired me to go into this contest, and I won the hat contest and won some Louboutin. So thank you very much.
Almost a Chanel bag, too.
And almost a Chanel bag. I should have won the Chanel bag, but the whole family was there, so it was a little rigged.
Well, the funny part was Allison hosted the contest. And so when she found out the first place was a Chanel bag and the second prize was the shoes, she was like, I ain't getting paid enough.
Right.
But you know what?
It's smart. That's why. Allison is smart.
It goes to show you what you've always been. And I love it, having 3 daughters and an amazing wife, and daughters like your amazing daughter. Beauty and brains.
Thank you.
And I think you have been that for Baltimore, for the world.
Thank you.
I'm going to give you your flowers.
Oh, thank you.
You're always there to serve. You're always there with a smile on your face. You always have shared your wonderful family with us. And we just want to say thank you as we celebrate here Afropreak. So this is your first Afropreak.
That's our
You're 16 years old.
Yes.
A lot of grown unks and aunts out here. What's your take? What do you think?
I love it. I'm coming back next year. I'm coming back every year.
Come on, 16. Come on. And maybe you can bring your
something.
Maybe you can bring your mom. Okay. Maybe.
Yeah. We'll see.
Well, look, thank you so much, guys.
No, thank
Appreciate
you.
you. All right, guys. Thanks so
Thank
much. It's a good news show with Marc Clarke.
Good news is coming. Good news is on the way. Good news is right around the corner. So be happy on the way. Good news is coming.
Fashion transcends time, from classic silhouettes to cutting-edge looks. Each era shapes the next. Celebrate what was and embrace what's next. The Baltimore Met Gala presents Timeless, the evolution of style, past, present, and future.
This is Mayor Brandon Scott inviting Lottie Dottie and everybody to the 49th and Fram in Drew Hill Park Juneteenth weekend. Come see Patti LaBelle. Come see Juvenile. Come see A. Marie as they all hit the stage for the biggest, blackest time and the biggest, blackest Juneteenth celebration in the country.
Good news show with Marc Clarke. Afropreak is busting this year. We got legends in the building. They call her the Peace Doctor. Erica Ford, you come in peace to Baltimore.
I come in peace, except for the Boston Celtics.
So look, Erica, I came to know you on Instagram and the posts. The world, though, for real, knows you because you basically are the model that many that work in the community to make it better, to create opportunities. They've kind of used your model as the peace doctor in New York and all the work you've done over the years, even though you're a young woman.
Yes, I just turned 60 last month.
Come on, I'm right behind you. You're a young woman, but you have created a model that so many people use, including Baltimore.
Yes.
Organizations have used.
Baltimore has our Peace Mobile. So they have the mayor's office adopted our model, the Peace Mobile, and a lot of the other work that we do, and they duplicated here in Baltimore and across the nation because, it's about integrating what works, right? And so I started this work in 1987. A lot of the brothers who are doing the work now, Credible Messengers, were in jail at that time. And so we have something that was successful, and it was reducing violence across the United States. And then they came with the cuts. And so we're going to be, we're out here today because this also shows the power of our blackness, right?
Yes.
And to celebrate our blackness so that we don't feel like we're being defeated all the time, right? We got to celebrate our win.
Come on now. So look, Erica, you're from New York.
Yeah.
And after working in New York, I understand New York better. I get the perspective. I get the energy. I get the bravado. You got to fight for everything in New York. You got to fight. You can't just be walking in the bathroom.
Exactly.
You got to fight. And so tell me, honestly, what energy do you get? This is probably our biggest Preakness and Afropreak. We got great weather.
Yes.
What's your take as a New Yorker?
As a New Yorker, and my first time.
And your first time.
I never even knew about Preakness, right?
Okay.
And so, and mind you, the Belmont racetrack is right down the block from my house.
Right down the block.
So I think this is amazing, right?
Okay.
I think it's amazing, the dynamics of the people that are here, the love, the energy, the blackness. It's just beautiful, right?
I love to hear it.
And under the leadership of our wonderful governor, because that's my governor.
Come on now.
Governor West and his beautiful queen.
All right.
Like there's nothing better.
Hey, looking forward to joining us on the Good News Show.
Good news is coming. Good news is on the way. Good news is right around the corner. So be happy all the way. Good news is coming.
That wraps up our Preakness Afropreak edition of the Good News Show with Marc Clarke. Thank you so much for all your support. And hey, look out for our cameras. We could be coming to a neighborhood or business near you. I'll see you next week.
Good news is right around the corner. So be happy all the way.
At Baltimore Collegiate School for Boys, we don't just educate young men, we shape leaders. Leaders who rise with integrity, wisdom, and courage. Our rigorous curriculum challenges students to think critically, communicate effectively, and achieve greatness. From science and math to arts and athletics, we empower each boy to discover his potential. Our dedicated faculty and staff create a supportive environment that nurtures growth, both academically and personally. Here, every student is known and valued. Baltimore Collegiate is more than a school, it's a family.
Hi, my name is Jay Wendell Gordon, the Warrior Lawyer. I have an office downtown Baltimore City. I practice in the area of criminal defense, personal injury, civil rights, and medical malpractice.
Keep your home comfortable, efficient, and looking great with new windows from Green Energy. We only provide the highest quality, most energy-efficient windows available with the lowest installation costs in Maryland, D.C., and Virginia. Green Energy windows have the highest efficiency rating, designed to lower your energy bills. Bring us your estimate from any competitor, and we promise to beat it with a window of equal quality. Call or visit greenenergyllcwindows.com and learn why so many homeowners are choosing Green Energy.
I'm Donovan Murphy from Island Cuisine. You got it locked right here with a Good News Show. Of course, you're in tune with Marc Clarke.